Still a threat. That's the word from the nation's top intelligence leaders on the subject of Russian interference in our elections. We as a nation need to be vigilant, they said, especially with the 2018 midterms and the 2020 presidential election coming up. Mike Gooding has details on today's hearing. Mike.
And Janet, the U.S. government's top intelligence officials said they fully expect Russia to continue using propaganda, false personas, and other tactics to undermine the American democratic process. One man, one vote. It's a critical component of our democracy. The nation's intelligence agency chief said today there's no doubt the Russians interfered in the 2016 elections, and there's no doubt they will keep trying.
This is not going to change or stop.
Senate Intelligence Committee Vice Chairman Virginia Senator Mark Warner said the threat is real.
Make no mistake, this threat did not begin in 2016, and it certainly didn't end with the election. What we are seeing is a continuous assault by Russia to target and undermine our democratic institutions, and they're going to keep coming at us.
And so I think that sends a very strong signal that any elections that are coming up we need to assume that there might be interference with that, particularly from the Russians and maybe from some other malign actors. And steps need to be taken to work with state and local officials.
Director of National Intelligence Daniel Coats said America must redouble its efforts in this area.
But we need to inform the American public that this is real, that this is going to happen, and the resilience needed for us to stand up and say we're not going to allow some Russian to tell us how to vote, how we ought to run our country. And I think there needs to be a national cry for that.
President Trump has, of course, famously called the Russia investigation a witch hunt and a hoax. Under questioning from Maine Senator Susan Collins about the president's attacks on the FBI today, FBI Director Christopher Wray said, "It's the finest group of professionals and public servants I could hope to work for." Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.